What's going on, guys? Welcome to another daily YouTube video where we cover the market, the content, and our current trades and what we're going to do in the future. Let's get straight into the video. Today is a Friday, so you know what that means. New Premier Team, Team 2. The first thing we've got is Charles de Ketelaere SBC, which is a player pick. As you can see here, requires 83, 84, 85, and 96. So that is kind of expensive, but you will see why that is right now. He has two variations. This one can play striker. The other one, I believe, can also play striker. He can. So there's one variation which can play striker and left mid, left wing. And there's a variation which can only play striker, left wing, and centre forward. But left mid is on the other one, and this one doesn't have that. However, the difference is in stats. There's a huge difference in stats, to be honest. So this is the striker one, and the other one has +3 pace, but way worse shooting and passing. Whereas this one has better dribbling and physical. This one, with a striker as its original position, has 4-star, 5-star, so 5-star weak foot if that's what you're into. But if you want the skill moves, you can go for this one, which has 5-star, 4-star if you're more of a skiller. That one's left-footed as well. I believe they're both left-footed though, right? Yeah, they're both left-footed. However, something about the striker one is he can actually be lengthy. If you wanted to make him lengthy with a marksman, you can turn him into a lengthy card if that's what you're into as well. Very expensive SPC. If you're running a Serie A team or AC Milan, a lot of links, I'd say either of these cards are very good additions to your team. As you can see, their stats are pretty damn good. I'm leaning towards the 5-star weak foot because that's what I prefer. And I probably would put a Hunter, to be honest, so let's compare it with Hunter. And if I was to use the other one, yeah, the other one has less composure, which is a really important stat to me, and I always like shot power too, and I always prefer 5-star weak foot to skills. Not to mention, this one has 11 more strength too, and better jumping, and 19 aggression, which is huge. So I'm definitely going for the strike on if or when I do this SBC. In terms of other content, I believe it was just a token plus the hero pick refreshing. Hero pick has refreshed and it's here for another 2 days until we get the big icon SBC on Sunday on Gamble Pack. I believe there's a token, yeah, Mr. Cal. Token and mega pack, not too bad. And what does it require? Requires 78k, blah 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 blah. Nothing really too interesting for any of us. If you need the token, go and get that. Let's check the objectives. I believe it's Jacob Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey, the NFL player. It's this card. The final one, 3-star, 4-star, pretty damn good stats. Hullet Gang again, but who isn't Hullet Gang these days it seems. He can play at multiple amount of positions. CM, CDM, cam, and right mid. Decent looking stats. What's his work rates? High medium, so he's more of a box to box and a stay back. Kind of like the jack of all trades, master of nothing. I'm not really a huge fan, but for a free card, I guess it's okay. This one's actually in a separate cup, I believe, so you don't have to play squad battles or rivals. Again, I'm not huge on it. He has other versions too. If you want to collect the fodder, go ahead. I don't think he's gonna be worth it for most of you guys if you're watching this video and you are a trader. Let's look at the actual full team flip bin. Give it a quick refresh. This is the full team. Some very good cards and some very, very mid cards. As you can see here, we do not have Elanga, we do not have Badiashile, so some of those Man United links aren't going to be doing the best. Let me pull up Discord for a second as well. Let's actually just get quickly into the leaks before we do anything. We did have some random leaks, in honesty. Phil Jones has been leaked to come as a flashback or something because of the prediction stats. Yeah, as confusing as it may seem, and that was the only real leak which we haven't had. We obviously haven't had Badiashile, and there's probably a few other cards which have not dropped yet. So obviously stars in this team are Kavar, who's extinct right now at 800k. My prediction is he gets his price range update, goes to around 1.3, then comes all the way down to 1 mil, chills there for a bit, and so gradually comes down to 800k. He is 4-star, 5-star. No 5-star skills though, which I think is a big letdown on the card, in all honesty. I think people will prefer 5-star skills. Not to mention, unless you have a Napoli or Serie A team, he's pretty much unlinkable. He is a new card and he's very hyped IRL. We have Musiala here. Again, not the craziest stats, but he looks okay. 5-star skills, to be fair, is quite big. I did not know that actually. 5-star skills is big for this card. His shot power is kind of down. You put a Hunter on him, he looks okay. Probably the best card in this team. And then you have Enzo, where is he? The most overpriced card in this team. I do not like this card at all. He's 3-star, 4-star, and just, yeah, the stats are good, don't get me wrong, but 3-star, 4-star for this price is kind of crazy. He has good stats though, all round, but when you compare it to his other card, look at the price. 53k. You're playing 2 million coins for that upgrade? If you have the untradeable, I would just stick with that in honesty. I know this one has much better links, but still. And 4-star weak foot. I think the other one's 3-3 maybe. But other than that, the real standout in this team is the GOAT himself, Mr. Kimpembe of this FIFA, Araujo. He has a decent upgrade from his other card, who is very good and also very well priced. 85k. I think this one's going to do really well, as this one's going to be very expensive, so I do like this one as an investment. Just tipped at 80k. Yeah, this card's crazy. This is Militao worthy, as his stats might not look insane, but we all know how good Gold Araujo was, and he will remain good in the game. We've got Eddie Nketiah here, 4-star, 3-star, decent looking card, a bit overpriced in my opinion. Along with Timber, for some reason it's 490k. Hard to link. Decent stats, I guess, but still. For an Eredivisie card, that's a bit crazy, you know? Carvalho for Prem card looks decent. That'd be a good out-of-pack investment. We have Fagioli. Also looks quite decent. 3-star, 5-star, not too bad. Again, kind of looks like a Pedri card. Can't really do anything apart from dribble and pass. Quite slow. We've got Plata here, who no one's going to use. He's fodder. Melia, a decent French goalkeeper from the Prem now. That's a special card. And then we have fodder here, Mr. Vinicius Souza. It's 2-star, 4-star, and Willock here. And there's something very interesting about this Willock. His stats are decent, right? I'm going to show you a couple comparisons right now. So you can compare this card to 2 players. First of all, Enzo. Have a look at Enzo and you compare the price. Same pace, same shooting. Okay, 9 better passing, 8 better physical, more defending. Okay, that's a big difference, but is it worth 1.95 mil? I don't think so. Let's add Mr. Ramsey into this as well. Jacob Ramsey. We'll take out Enzo for this comparison and just compare the two side by side. One's an objective you need to grind for a long old time, and this is a 48k card. 2 hours after content. By the time you're seeing this, who knows when you see this video on Saturday, but this card will be lower. And in all honesty, he's pretty much better because realistically this card's a box to box due to his high medium work rates. This card is better or as good, and he's basically going to cost you 50k, probably 30-40k by the end of the weekend, and he's going to take way less time instead of grinding that. So it's really kind of bad content for me, in my opinion, in that regard, as I don't know. I would say the only card I'm actually impressed with in this team, or 2 cards I'm impressed with, is Musiala, because he's got 5-star, 4-star, which is very nice, and Araujo, who is probably the best centre-back, or one of the best centre-backs on this game. We have future stars. We can take a look at our other trades. We've been making trades on these guys. They're not really reacting too well. Gayhe's done okay, because we got no centre-backs dropped today. Let me just point out to you, if you look at this team right now, I believe there's no right-back, left-back, or centre-back. No, wrong team. I believe there's no right back, left back. Centre backs, these don't count. This guy's 500k, extremely overpriced. This guy's 900k, doesn't count, not cheap, you know? There's no centre back, left back, or right back, so all the defenders in theory should do well. And if they're doing bad now, they're going to do bad over the next couple of days if they're not even rising. Seen some slight rises on some cards. Spencer's actually down a bit. And then all these cards basically flat. As expected, the market is not bouncing and not doing anywhere near as well as it should have done for the obvious leak of this icon pack. You probably would have seen a much bigger rebound by now on the market, but yeah, it is 2 hours after content where you would start to have seen a big rise. But yeah, this is holding the entire market down, and this is why I'll be out of every investment by Saturday, ideally before content. But if it takes the night, I'll take the night. I will not be holding anything into Sunday, because you can see how bad the market's performing right now, and yeah, it's only going to get worse. We can look at some other investments here, which you could potentially have made. But yeah, in honesty, look, Koulibaly's down, no Badiashile came, Fekir's down. Overall, can you see? Nothing's moving on the market. Mike was up higher, and he's doing nothing. The whole market is basically muddled because of the icon pack. People are scared to buy it, no one wants to buy. There's a huge pro tournament this weekend. All the top tier stuff is sky high, and they're probably only going to start dropping. So be very, very careful with that. This is, yeah, all the icons haven't moved either, so it's like all the pros have already bought all the cards they need, and all the top tier stuff is just not moving along with the rest of the market. The market is kind of just stuck. And when the market's stuck in a moment where it should be rising, that normally means it's about to come down. This guy's down 100k, makes sense due to Musiala having 5-star skills. I still think that's a good card. BBD's down, Militao's down probably because of Araujo. He's down maybe because of his inform. Overall, don't be buying cards, not worth it in my opinion. Now let's get to the Discord and a leak which we have obtained for you guys who want to invest. We got a leak from someone who may be in other Discords spreading leaks that apparently 87, 88, 89s are the move for investing into Sunday. By the time you're seeing this video, it will be Saturday. The fodder is probably already a bit higher. Plan is you can do a few things, right? You can either take this and be like, okay, this is definitely gonna be it, I'm gonna hold it into content, or you can do the smart play and think, okay, this information being passed around, so these might be inflated and incorrect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to invest in this fodder, snipe it as low as I can, and win it on bid when the market's low or like not busy. As you can expect all the fodder to rise into Sunday anyway. The rest of the market's not moving because all the money's moving into fodder. The rest of the market is doing bad because no one wants to buy cards. So you can move and invest in fodder too. However, the zero risk play is to invest in these cards, obviously today on Friday, like a day before you're watching or the night before, and then sell in the hype before 6 PM for guaranteed and 100% risk-free profit. Because if 87s, 88s, 89s aren't required, for whatever reason, or that is an incorrect leak, there's 100% no doubt in my mind that these fodders will be higher on Sunday before that pack drops. And the rest of the market will be on the floor, or at least down, because the new pack is crazy, 89 plus, World Cup or Prime Icon, which only removes 3 cards actually, funny enough. Zambrotta World Cup, Suka World Cup, and someone like who's like 180k, oh, Hernandez World Cup. That's all that gets removed, so don't be too excited and expect anything good. But yeah, the best thing is get these as low as you can. Keep lazy selling them while you wait. You will get lazies. Very, very worth it in my opinion. Very, very worth lazy selling. People are getting a ton of lazies. And be out of all investments by Saturday night, ideally. You don't want to hold a single investment into Sunday unless it's fodder like this. So even I will probably be trying to get out of all my investments. Probably try and go in on some of these tonight if possible. On Saturday I'll be out the whole day, so I'm going to pre-record another video today for you guys for cards for you to invest in after 6 PM on Sunday. So look forward to that tomorrow, but obviously I'll be recording at this time, so yeah, it could be a bit, hopefully it's not outdated. Here's all my investments, all the regular guys, just lazy selling them, all the same ones from the last few days, in no rush, making only like 1 or 2k a card, not the end of the world, not the best situation, not the worst. As you can tell, the rest of the market isn't moving, so the fact they're making any coins is almost a miracle at this point. We'll take that. And yeah, other than that, slow times for the market at this current point, at least until Sunday. Market is not looking healthy, it's looking very worried and stressed. The fact that nothing's risen really and it's 8 PM when people are still playing champs is not a good sign. Everyone's clearly turning attention to fodder, or they're scared, or they already have their teams. So I do not like the current state of the market. I do not like the thought of any trading today as you watch this video on a Saturday. Unless it's lazy selling out of your investments. I'm not buying a single card. I'm up to 1.79 mil. Hopefully I can get up to my 6.5 or 6.7, however much I do actually have when I sold everything. I'll be lazy selling everything throughout this day, and I'll make sure I do not have a single card when I wake up on Sunday morning. This market is going to go just one way in the lead up to the icon pack, where the market could go like that and the fodder could go like that. At 6 PM, when the fodder's like that, if I have fodder, I'll be selling before 6. Unless I have a guaranteed leak that that fodder is correct and required, I will be selling before, because I believe fodder will be heavily over invested. That's all for this video today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that and learned a lot. I've shared with you that information which I posted in the Patreon. As you can see, this was posted at 4:33 PM on a Friday. So if you want to join the Patreon, the link to that is in the description, where you can get information early and extra tips like that throughout the day. Let me just give you a quick run through. If you want to pause the video, here are the kind of tips that got posted today. Some low risk, low budget flips really. You get around 10 tips a day. I try to, obviously on Saturday there'll be nothing, as we're not trading until Sunday again. Just doing the low risk stuff. But yeah, my Twitch is in the description. I stream daily at 2 PM and 10 PM, so make sure you give it a follow. Join our free trading Discord, where the Patreon is within that, and you get some free tips every day. If you want to be a Twitch sub, you also get extra tips. Basically free section, Twitch subs, and the Patreon is the elite tier. And yeah, hopefully we can see you in there and make you awesome coins. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share the video with your friends, leave a comment, and thank you for watching this far, and I love you all. Take care, alright?